Round 7 of Premiership Women's Rugby saw a weekend of high action up and down the country. Two of the league's most explosive attacks faced off in Bristol as the Bears welcomed Trailfinders. It was top versus bottom as unbeaten Exeter Chiefs visited Sale Sharks. While another winless side, Leicester Tigers, travelled to Loughborough Lightning in the battle of the East Midlands rivals. But we begin with another fierce local derby as Harlequins made the trip across the capital to face Sarens. Commentary comes from Nick Heath.
Sarah Parry, Conkle, that was lost in the tackle. Pena,
same one,
and it's going to be similar penalty, and Pena is going to go quickly and not hang around. 19-year-old is so full of confidence. They absolutely love her at Quins, think she could be a huge star. And where's that ball going to end up? Oh, it's going to be the try! Beth Wilcott to the victor, the spoils. This is Harlequins hoping to try and get the lines right. Oh, they smuggle it away to Conkle, who can't quite get to the line. They have to release it. Can Quins reload? Lucy Packer plays it away.
Tackle.
They won't get there that time. Low drive for the line. That time they are down. And Harlequins have a second. Lizzie Hanlon managing to get over. Tuima looked at the big pump, then got the short one, and Sarah Parry has managed to get away from one, gets the ball away. Wilcott with work to do to finish it. Oh, but she's been almost helped over by Saracens. Beth Wilcott gets her second try of the match. 15 minutes remaining of the match. Still time for the home side. They've got to strike soon, not least for their own belief that this game isn't getting too far away from them. And this is a Wolfpack maul, making the sort of meters that we're more used to seeing at the Stonex. Sarah Bonner sheared away from it. Marley Packer continuing to call. Where's the ball? Oh, they break out the front. May Campbell with the score. Saracens again, building up a real head of steam here. Now the width, now they'll try and go. Another big hit, but Saracens, are they over? Oh, it's going to be time off. Has she managed to get over the line here, Zoe Harrison? Referee decision was no try. He thinks it was lost forwards. Looks a try. Zoe Harrison gets the try. This is all about Harlequins holding on to the ball.
No hands.
Gives them the go forward, as she's done all game. Time running out. The last few grains of sand falling through the hourglass as Harlequins look to try and keep this ball. That's got to be the last carry. Clock goes into the red.
No.
As the bell tolls at the Stonex. Packer fires it back. It's booted into the stands. It's a memorable win on the road for Harlequins. They make it 5 in a row in the PWR. And look at the celebrations as Saracens stand disconsolate. They will take that win down the road, back to the stoop with great glee. Harlequins, Saracens will take the losing bonus. Saracens 14, Harlequins with the 1-point win.
The girls put in such a shift. We've been working really hard through pre-season and the start of this season. And I think today just really goes to show what a close-knit team we are and how much we're willing to fight for each other.
Heading west, Bristol Bears were on the hunt for a third victory in 4 matches when they took on Trailfinders, who sat just behind them in the standings. Bears, who'd won both meetings with the London side last season, were fired up after tearing Leicester Tigers apart last time out. Scottish international Emma Orr got them off the mark here. The conditions were challenging, and the visitors were putting up a challenge too. Their relentless pressure paid off before half-time, when Tyson Bookaboom crossed over. She'd scored one of their 2 tries in last week's defeat to Gloucester Hartbury. The scores were level, and the interval was rapidly approaching. Bristol had been held for more than half an hour. But Trailfinders couldn't contain the Bears any longer. It was physical, it was forceful, and Renita Marston-Mulhern crashed over, giving the home side a 5-point advantage. In the second half, the Bears were bullish. When tight head Sarah Byrne picked a fantastic line and received the ball from Amber Reid's superb pass, nothing was going to stop her. Reid, who as well as that pass had already converted 2 tries, wasn't finished there. She carved through Trailfinders' defence and dotted down. Another converted try gave Bristol a 26-7 lead, which is how it finished. The Bears with their 4th win of the campaign. To Sale now, where bottom-of-the-table Sharks face top-of-the-table Exeter Chiefs. So this wasn't going to be easy for the North West side. But they were the team to get the first points on the board, propped Atisha Harper crossing over. The Chiefs, who had a perfect record so far and were further boosted by Katie Buchanan's return from a wrist injury to start her first PWR game of the season, quickly responded. A powerful drive, and Michaela Nelson got the try. On a stormy weekend, the league leaders' kit was looking more muddy brown than white. When flanker Ebony Jeffries came round the corner, they took the lead for the first time in the match. For their third, sisters Emily and Flo Robinson were both involved, along with Liv McGovern and Doro Wall. But it was Canada international Sabrina Poulin who forced her way over. Sale too had a player back from a long layoff, Eva Wood. The club had commended her for her resilience, and on the pitch the team was showing resilience as well. Lizzie Duffy scored and converted to narrow the margin between the sides to 3 points. But before the break, the Chiefs secured their bonus point, awarded a penalty try after Sale pulled down the maul, and Harper received a yellow card to rub salt in the Sharks' wounds. The second half provided a real dream moment for the Southwest side. Jeffries burst through the home defence, the backs rallied, and returnee Buchanan sprinted to cross at the corner. It didn't go all Exeter's way. After some neat passing, Holly Thorpe dotted down for Sale. A positive end to the game for the Sharks, but they were still beaten for the 6th time this season. 19-29, the final score. Our final match is an East Midlands derby between Loughborough Lightning and Leicester Tigers. The hosts were seeking a second win of the campaign, and when Helena Rowland spread play wide, Chrissy Scurfield went over in the corner as they pulled ahead of the Tigers, who'd scored from an early penalty kick. Leicester's reply came swiftly. They were under pressure, having yet to record a win this campaign. But they had Meg Jones back from injury, and she was keen to make her return to action count. The England international intercepted and tore away to cross under the posts. With the extras, they once again had the advantage. But only for 3 minutes. Loughborough's only victory so far came at home to Sale Sharks, and this was their first match back at Cinch Stadium at Franklin's Gardens since then. Kendall Wardby pushed her way over from close range. The Tigers missed a chance from another penalty kick, and Charlotte Frey was handed a yellow card. Lightning didn't fail to strike when they felt the balance of the game in their favour. Scurfield's teasing run created space for Emily Scarrett, who scorched through the defence for a stunning try. Tigers had to respond before their hosts pulled too far ahead. On the back of a strong scrum, Talia Brodie demonstrated her strength and determination to force her way over with just a minute remaining of the first half. But Loughborough were able to make use of that time. A rolling maul allowed Catherine Treeder to crash over. With the conversion, they led 26-17 at the interval. After a heavy defeat by Exeter last time out, Loughborough were looking to regain pride, and Derby pride at that. USA star Alex Kelter, making her Lightning debut, added another try to their tally. The visitors were struggling to make inroads. They didn't give up though. They scored a third try through Catherine Jacobs, but it wasn't enough for a bonus point. It finished Lightning 36, Tigers 24. Bristol Bears beat Trailfinders at a windy Shaftesbury Park. Loughborough Lightning won the East Midlands Derby. Exeter Chiefs continued their perfect run away to Sale Sharks, and Harlequins edged the duel. And that win moved Harlequins up to second, 8 points behind Chiefs. Gloucester Hartpury, Bristol Bears and Sarens all have 4 wins to their name, with a game in hand on the top 2, while Tigers and Sharks are both still seeking their first victory of the campaign. Looking ahead to round 8, it's 3rd versus 4th as champions Gloucester Hartpury return to action hosting local rivals Bristol. And it's 5th versus 6th as Saracens take on Lightning, while in-form Harlequins are at home to Trailfinders. And on Sunday, something has to give. The bottom 2 face off at the Salford Community Stadium. You can watch that match live on TNT Sports.